Hello YouTube, welcome to Motorcycling with Carl. Today we're going to be putting on the docking hardware, detachable sissy bar, and a luggage rack, which is not detachable, onto my Iron1200 Sportster 2019. So let me show you what we have here. I have the docking hardware kit, boom. There's the number and everything. I will leave a link to it in the description. Alright, I also bought a luggage rack that is going to actually, it mounts under the docking hardware in the rear. And it's permanently attached with a bolt, so you can't take this one off. So that is this. Let me zoom in on the kit number there. This one I am going to leave the model number, kit number in the description. I don't know if I could leave a link to this. I had a hard time finding it. And then this is the tall detachable sissy bar. There's the model number. I will leave a link to this in the description, so you can go over and find that, and I'll leave the details, what I paid and all of that good stuff in the description. So if this is your first time to my channel, if you've seen my channel before and you haven't subscribed yet, I'm going to ask you to please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. I hope you enjoy these videos, and what we're going to do now is we're going to get into this install. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is take out the old bolts in the front. We're going to install the front docking hardware first. So you got to get a wrench up and back and hold. There is a nut in there. So let's take this bolt right out. Okay, there is a little washer on there which we won't need, but we take that out. There should be a nut back here, and there it is, fell to the ground. Alright, so that is out. Now in the docking hardware, these are the fronts. They're the small ones. Hope you could see that. One side's got a ridge on it that goes toward the inside. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and install the docking hardware on the front now. You got to put some Loctite on the bolt. Alright, so a little bit of Loctite on the bolt there. We'll put the cap back on. Alright, we'll go ahead and stick that in there. See if I can get my hand up in here. This is a little bit of a tight fit to get your hand in to do this. Alright, so the torque on this one is 15 foot-pounds. So there it is. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, and I'll be back with you. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, the front docking points are installed on both sides there. What we're going to do is take this screw out. This is for if you have a two-person seat or pylon seat as they call it. This is where the seat will now fasten. I am ordering the seat. I don't have it yet. So for now I'm going to do this install as if I just have the single-person seat. I'll show you there's a washer you put in. If you're going to have a two-up seat, you don't put that washer in. The tab from the seat will take up the space where the washer is. So for now, to begin, I'm going to take this screw out, and we're going to... Alright. Now, what they give you, all right, they don't tell you anything. They give you this this washer that's gonna go in between the bracket and the fender. Okay. And it's got one side that's kind of contoured, which looks like it would be up against the fender, and this has a notch in it. I believe it sits because there is a dimple on the fender bracket underneath. So I'm gonna go ahead and just loosen these two screws, see if that moves around a little bit there, so I could get this slid up from underneath. So let's go ahead and loosen these. But these have to come out, but for now I'm just gonna loosen them. But I'm gonna see if I could slide this washer in here now. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna take these all the way out. Alright, I took one out, and that seemed to loosen this whole piece up. Look at all the rubber all over my hands. I should start wearing gloves. Alright, so I got the washer up in there. I put this screw back in to hold the bracket temporarily. I'm now going to take this screw out. All being careful not to scratch your paint. Alright, so I have to get these nuts caught underneath here now. Alright, so I'd be outright lying to you if I told you it was easy to get to this point. Maybe I'll leave a little bit of me swearing in. But to get the rear docking hardware on with this luggage rack was really tough, alright? I was lucky because I had ordered a really cheap set of docking hardware that wasn't the Harley one. I decided it didn't look oh so good, so I bought the Harley one instead. But luckily the cheapy one came with bolts that were like a 1/4 inch longer, and that actually saved me here. So I'm sure you can get the other ones to catch, but it is a struggle because there's a lot of pressure on the luggage rack. So now I put they give you a piece of plastic to stick on here to protect the paint. And then you get a contoured washer. So put the contour toward the fender. There's this little spacer here. Alright, so now if you have the 2-up seat, you're going to put that on now and it's going to actually sit there. If not, you use this washer. Alright, and then I'm going to put that down. This is supposed to now come up there. So, in the grooves here, coming back. Okay, that one's on. That one's on. Okay, that is on. Let me pick this up, we'll take a look. See how that looks. Alright, so we got a luggage rack, the Sissy Bar. So I'm going to go in, take a look around, and I am going to order a new seat because this will look better with the 2-up seat coming back to here. But I think it looks pretty cool. Was not the easiest of installs, but hey, you know how it is. The stuff that's supposed to be the easiest never is. Alright, so this video might be all over the place because I had some shining moments in this one, guys. Alright, so until next time, this is Carl saying laugh a lot, be nice, and stay safe.